A lot of people often ask me, what is the best healing modality or a healing practice? Well, it is like asking which body part is the best body part. Well, everything has its own role to play and everything has its own relevance. If any healing modality or a practice exists in this universe, probably there is a need for it, for the humanity and for the system in general. When I started practicing homeopathy, healing was not a very popular word. It's only when I learned Reiki, I realized the whole impact of healing on my system. However, it was so difficult to even explain to people what healing is all about. Not everybody were even open to understand and recognize the power of healing or the effect of healing. It used to take almost half an hour for me to explain what I'm doing or what I'm learning further. And trust my relatives thought that I'm kind of in a mumbo jumbo story and something very, very non scientific, and I shouldn't be doing that. Those were the days. Anyway, so today we have plenty of healing modalities. What began with a simple introduction of energy treatment to your body has become very, very prevalent and somewhat a household name. Till today, there are, of course, people who just do not understand healing and they think that healing is all about fixing things and curing things. And only if somebody is sick, then we need to do healing. Well, there are also a lot of people who understand what healing is all about. Again, let me tell you, healing is from the word whole, healing. That's a German word that means feeling of being whole and complete, and that which makes you connect to that which is whole and complete. So essentially, the whole essence of healing takes you towards wholesomeness, feeling of completion, and connecting to that which is whole and complete. There are several modalities which claim to be healing in nature, and yet the experience of being whole and complete is missing. They become more or less a therapeutic modality or quick fix modality. Whether something is healing or not, it's up to you to decide because it's completely an individual experience. The dis-ease, and not disease as such, dis-ease. Even without having a disease, you can be at dis-ease. And that begins when your thoughts are not in align with your life plan and life purpose. When the thoughts are not aligned, obviously the emotions which gets generated are also not correctly aligned. That's when the energies, the whole energetic system gets disturbed and the physical body gets disturbed. For you to have a long-lasting impact, you can align your thought, emotions, energy, and physical body completely. Some of the healing modalities work only with the physical body. Partly, the energies do get settled, but emotions and thoughts are not really touched. Some of the healing modalities work only with the energies, and emotions and physical body may get settled to a certain extent, but thoughts may or may not get affected. Some of the healing modalities affect your emotions. Thoughts may get settled and energies may get settled, but root cause of the thought may still remain untouched. And few of the modalities work with your thoughts. However, they may not penetrate thoughts at the level of superconsciousness, higher consciousness, and at the soul level. And many of them just do not even enter the subconscious mind thought system. So, any healing modality which works across all spectrums, the positive factors of inappropriate thought, subconscious thought, conscious thought, emotions, energy, and physical body, will be perhaps an ideal and deep acting for you. Initially, when I used to get clients as a homeopath, people used to come with certain problems that I've got a headache, I've got a skin problem, I've got a stomach problem, and I would treat them and they would be very happy coming back with the next set of problem and a next set of problem and a next set of problem. And I would wonder, what am I doing sitting over here? Though as a homeopath, I was always trained to go into the root cause of the problem. However, not always I could get that correctly because of perhaps limitations of timings and many other factors. And I could see this recurrence. Then I started asking, why are these problems there? And how can I go to the deeper issues? And what is actually a deeper issue? Is it body story? Is it energy story? Is it emotion story? Is it a thought story? Or the collective thought story? Well, as you keep unpeeling the layers after layers, you realize that we're all one and we're all connected at some level. Even as we are healing ourselves, we are healing the humanity in general, the planet Earth. And even if planet Earth heals, we are the beneficiaries of that. A hardworking person will pluck one rotten apple at a time, and a smart working person will ask, why is this apple there? First of all, it's there because there is a twig. The twig is there because there is a branch. There is a branch because there is a trunk, and there's a trunk because there are roots. Now, instead of plucking one apple at a time, you can penetrate deep and figure out where is the trunk and shake the trunk so that all unhealthy apples meet the ground and become a part of the manure to enrich the tree further. Now, that sounds very, very wise, and yet we need to apply that in our lives. Are you going to be a hardworking person, healing one aspect of your life at a time, or are you going to be a smart working person? Rather than dealing with the periphery, always think of question why. Why is it there? And keep going deeper and deeper and deeper. It may appear to be time-consuming process. However, when you heal at the causative level, you are healing periphery as well. I understand when you begin your journey with the healing, you may not have even the knowledge that the issues exist beyond what is apparent and what is obvious. Doesn't matter. However, go a level deeper, a level deeper, and a level deeper. Slowly, you will connect to the soul consciousness and then to the super consciousness. And you will attempt to restore yourself, your energies, your consciousness at much deeper and much higher level. And that's when the healing would be an amazing experience for you. The whole experience or the whole system will be thoroughly fulfilling, enriching, rewarding, and evolving when you connect at a much higher level, the level where the dis-ease originated. And higher you go, the deeper you go, the more profound, more long-lasting, and more effective is the experience of healing. I wish you all the best, and I wish you that you understand much deeper aspect of your healing and keep exploring the depth of healing to become a more fulfilled, more evolved, and more connected individual. Trust when you complete your healing process and complete your connectivity with the soul consciousness, you will be a different person altogether. Thank you and have a great day.